So, hi everyone, and this quarantine, I'm like just brushing up my old things, and I thought, let me share with you all what I'm reading and what I've been following all through my life, and who has been the real teacher, the real guide, and I came to know about this book 16 years back. And then since then I tried my best to follow this, read this, and try to organize myself and take up a number of methods from this. So, which book I am talking about? It is The Book of Secrets by, and this book is a beautiful book, and I always say that this is not a book. It is a living book. It is not dead. So if you ever get time to read it, do read it. And I'm going to read it with you all today. So though I have read this 100 times, but let us read it together. So what happens when we die? It is a question that lies at the core of nearly all human spiritual search, and the answer to it often defines the boundary between one religious doctrine and another. And whether one believes in reincarnation or resurrection, heaven or hell, one's karmic depth, the question of what happens after death, occupies an inordinate amount of space in religious terrain. So death always occurs in the present. Death, love, meditation, they all occur in the present. So if you are afraid of death, you cannot love. If you are afraid of love, you cannot meditate. If you are afraid of meditation, your life will be useless. Useless not in the sense of any purpose, but useless in the sense that you will never be able to feel any bliss in it. It will be futile. So it may seem strange to connect these three, love, meditation, and death. It is not. They are similar experiences. So if you can enter in one, you can enter in the remaining. So beautiful, isn't it? So if you can meditate, if you can love, you can die beautifully. So the Book of Secrets is a conversation between Shiva and Parvati. And here Parvati, the Sati, asks Shiva, what is the secret of you being Shiva? And there is so much which I don't know. So please share. And there is one more thing to understand, friends. Shiva, Brahma, and Vishnu are all manifestations of some ultimate, even higher than themselves, some beyond, which is outside the comprehension, even of gods. Of the three, Shiva is the one who is the most human. Brahma has done his work of creation and is more or less in retirement until some faraway time in the future after the destruction of this world, when his services might be needed again. And Vishnu takes care of the everyday cause and effect of things in a sense, the mere household chores, with all the dispassionate accuracy of an accountant. So it goes on. So introduction is like too good. And now I'm going to start more of the world of Tantra. Some introductory points about the Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. Vigyan Bhairav Tantra is not intellectual. It is not philosophical. Doctrine is meaningless to it. It is concerned with method, with techniques, not with principles at all. The word Tantra means techniques, the method, the path. So it is not philosophical. Note this, please remember, I am not talking about whatever I feel is right, or I am not talking about any philosophy. I am talking about techniques, methods, the Tantra Vigyan. And when someone talks about Tantra, we as Indians think that it is like Tantra Mantra, what Oghad Babas does. And yes, they also have a way to do it, but I am talking about techniques. Tantra means techniques. So these treatises, these techniques are scientific. Science is not concerned with why. Science is concerned with how. That is the basic difference between philosophy and science. Philosophy asks why this exists, why this existence is there. Science asks how this exists. The moment you ask the question how, method, technique becomes important, theories become meaningless, experiences become the center. So dear friends, live your life on experiences, and I am going to share with you all every day one or the other technique to enter into meditation. And again I repeat, this is a conversation between Devi and Shiva, and Devi apparently asked n number of questions to Shiva, and she wants to know the real form of Shiva. Oh Shiva, what is your reality? So beautiful. She is asking her husband, her life partner. Again she asks, what is your reality? What is the wonder-filled universe? What constitutes seed? Who is the center of the universal wheel? What is this life beyond form pervading forms? How many we enter it fully? Above space and time, names and descriptions. Let me doubt be cleared. So she has asked a number of questions, and then Shiva answers. And he says the path of yoga and the path of Tantra give you all the answers, dear Devi. And then she also asked the question, what is the difference between traditional yoga and Tantra? Are they same? On the path of the surrender, how to come to the right technique, and how to know if the technique is being practiced will be successful. So friends, though I am going to read it with you all every day, the secrets, the book of secrets I should say, but if you have it, do read it. And if any of you would like to have a copy of this book, the Vigyan Bhairav Tantra, so just leave your number, your WhatsApp number, and I'm going to WhatsApp you the PDF. I have it on my mobile, so you can have this quarantine time to utilize this time for your own journey. Always, once this is all done and we are out in the world again, there will be no time for us to go for our inner journey. And you know something, I also started with all live sessions of teaching, and I feel no, this is my time. And this is for the first time in history, we all are locked up at our home. So let us peep inside. Let us go on our own journey. And the world has given us the opportunity to be there on our journey. So let us surrender to this time. And again I repeat, if you want the PDF of this Vigyan Bhairav Tantra, just leave your WhatsApp number. And again I'll join you tomorrow at between 10:45. So for 10 to 15 minutes I'll be online live, and we can take up the first technique from this, the Book of Secrets. So see you friends. Bye. Thank you for hearing me.